Time now for the Honda Sports Desk with ESPN 106.3 and WPTV News Channel 5.
The Wellington Wolverines enter Lakeland competing for yet another Class 9A state championship, but it was just last year Wellington entered the RP Funding Center 31-0, undefeated before falling in the state championship game. However, the Wolverines now come in with an underdog mentality, having to fight, scratch, and claw just to make it to this point. The Wellington Wolverines taking on the Osceola Cowboys in the 9A state title game. The Wolverines decked out in all black, shooting the lights out early. Senior Linton Brown gets things started with a three-pointer here to take an early 3-2 lead. Now, moments later, Jagger Ruiz grabs his own rebound off the miss, gets the bucket, send him to the line as well. Now, still in the first, Trey Perry has some room on the baseline. He's got the layup, and the Wolverines with an early 5-point advantage. But in a game that featured 18 lead changes in which no team led by more than 7, it wouldn't last long. Quest McCrimmon hits a 3 for Osceola, and the Wolverines had no answer for Florida Gators football commit DeJuan Black. The 6'4", 216-pounder was a man among boys tonight with a game-high 35 points and 10 rebounds. Nevertheless, the Wolverines would take a 30-23 lead into the locker room at halftime. But after that, it was all Cowboys, as the Wellington Wolverines could only muster just 13 second-half points, shooting just 3 of 16 in the final 2 quarters. The Wolverines falling just short yet again for the second year in a row. Wellington losing to Osceola in the 9A state championship game by a final score of 50-43. An emotional Wolverines team after the game.
My heart hurts for them because I know how much they poured into this team, our season, one another. So it hurts me to see them this way. But they got a lot to be proud of. I mean, they got a lot to hang their hat on.
To me, it's not a fair season because we got here. Nobody expected us really to get here. Everybody expected us from losing the districts, not making the playoffs. But we proved them wrong. We put on for a lot of Palm Beach County teams. So I think we just did a good job, to be honest.
After the game, senior forward Linton Brown and head coach Matt Cullen both stopped short of calling the season a failure because of tonight's loss. Instead, they wanted to reflect on how far the team has come from the beginning of the season until now. However, a loss is a loss, and especially in the state championship game, this one's going to sting for quite some time. Reporting from Lakeland, I'm Paxton Boyd, ESPN 106.3 on WPTV News Channel 5.